Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to our channel, Vage Academy of Mathematics. So, as promised in our previous session itself, here we are going to start with solving the previous year's questions from the topics, whatever we have seen already. So, you know very well, we have already completed the topics number series, then alphanumeric series, and also coding and decoding. And thereby, after seeing the concepts, we also solved problems from there. Few sample problems we solved from each of those topics. But here, from this session onwards, we are going to solve the previous year's questions. And I'm going to take a set of problems from each topic and I'm going to solve those questions. I'm not going to take all the questions at a time I'm going to solve. I'm just taking set of questions, okay, like 3 questions or 4 questions in each session, and I'm going to solve. And in that way, here, this session, we are going to start with the topic number series, and I've taken some questions from the previous year's number series topic from UGC Net Paper 1, and those questions are what we are going to solve one by one. So let us start solving few of those questions. Yeah, here we have. So let's start with question number 1. So question 1 we have from the year 2009 December month, and this question is from number series. So here this session throughout we are going to solve problems from number series only number series questions. So in that way, the question number 1 we have the next number in the series. We have a number series here. We can clearly see the numbers. Let me write the numbers here. Okay. Yeah. 2, then 5, then 9, 19, then 37. So these are all the numbers we have, and question mark. So that means we need to find what number will come in the place of the question mark. This is what we need to find. We know the clear cut approach. Whenever a number series question is given to us, what we need to do, we know the approach. So we need to start with our basic tests, is it or not? So what are going to be our basic tests? Our tests are addition. That is, we try to find the difference between the terms. That test we need to try. And then multiplication. Okay, so whether addition works, whether we are able to follow any pattern through addition, that is by taking difference between the terms, that we need to test. Or we can even try with taking difference of difference. If you remember, we have separately seen the concept of difference in one session. One video I've taken that. By taking a sample problem also, I've just explained you the difference of difference. So that also we need to test. Or if they are not going to work, we can take the multiplication. Okay, so let us try the same things here. Let's try them one by one carefully. So yeah, we start with our first term, which is 2. We need to see 2 to 5. So first we try with addition. So 2 to 5, what number to be added? So 2, if I do plus 3, I can very well get 5. Is it or not? So let me write it clearly. 2 plus 3 is 5. Let's continue. Then 5 to 9, if I want to go, I have to do plus 4 I have to do, because 5 plus 4 will what give us 9. Continue it. Then 9 plus 10 I have to do to get the 19. Okay, since the numbers are small, I'm just going fastly. Okay, yeah. The next one, the 19 to 37, the next term is 37. They are going. So here they have added how much? So 19, how much to be added to get 37? We need to add 8 and then 1. That is 18 we need to add. Okay, so in my mind, I just subtracted 37 minus 19. That gave me this 18. So that means it is understood that 19 plus this 18 will give us 37. Okay. And what next comes? This is going to be our question. So we'll just try to see what pattern is formed here with these numbers. So plus 3, plus 4, plus 10, plus 18. These are all the numbers we see here. But unfortunately, we are not able to find any pattern by the moment we see it. Okay, the moment we see it, we should be able to catch some pattern. Then only we have a proper pattern. Okay, so we are not able to get any proper link or any proper pattern with these numbers. See the numbers, plus 3 I have, plus 4, plus 10, plus 18. These are all the numbers I have here. So we are not able to get anything right like that, right? So yeah, we even try to find the difference of difference. Let's try to do that. Okay, since this first difference is not working, let's take the difference of difference and see. Let's see what happens. So I have plus 3 to plus 4. Then this 3 plus 1 will give me this 4. Do you understand? See, this is going to be our first level difference. And what we find now, this is going to be a second level difference. Okay. Kindly understand that this is first level and this is second level. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. I think the way I'm writing is not proper. I'm able to understand that, but kindly follow my oral advice also. That is, whatever I'm telling, please kindly follow that. Then you will be very well able to understand. Yeah, okay? Yes. Yeah, continue this. Next, I have plus 4 to plus 10. So that means this 4 plus some number I need to do to get this 10. So that means 4 plus 6 I can do. Is it or not? So 4 plus 6 will give me 10. Yeah, we continue this. Next, 10 and 18. So here they have done plus 8. That is 10 plus 8 will give us 18. So this way they have done. So we have completed first level difference. That didn't help us. Now let's see about the second level difference, which is plus 1, plus 6, plus 8. This again seems to not give any proper pattern again. Is it or not? So we'll not have to think very deeper. We'll have to just find the difference, then the difference of difference. The moment we see it, we should be able to catch some pattern. Then we can conclude, or else immediately try to move to the next test. Okay. So what should be our next test? We tried with addition. We took the differences here. We tried with addition, but that didn't help us. So what next we shall try to do now is, let's try using multiplication. Okay, fine. We'll try to use multiplication. So let me do a thing. I will quickly again re-enter the same numbers. 2, 5, then 9, then 19. Don't think that I'm consuming much time. Okay. So since I'm writing with my pen tablet, it is taking much time for me. Okay, anyways, yeah, I've repeated the same numbers just to do a fresh calculation. I've again entered the numbers here. Yeah, let's now try to use the next test, which is through multiplication. Okay, see here, we previously tried with addition. I took the first difference, I took the second difference. This didn't help us much. So let's try doing multiplication now. Okay, so start from the first term again. So 2, I have 2. Okay, now say 2 tables. In 2 tables, which number comes closer to our 5? This we have to note. Okay, so 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, and 2 threes are 6, right? So I'm getting 2 threes are 6. That means this is exceeding my 5. So let me do a thing. I will just stop with 2 twos are 4. Okay, just kindly understand what I'm doing. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Okay, and 2 twos are 4 will be less than this 5. So what I have to do here is I need to do a plus 1 here. Is it or not? So 2 twos are 4 plus 1. If I do, I will be getting this 5. That's it. Okay, fine. So 2 into 2 I did 4 plus 1 I did, I got 5. Finished. Now let's travel from this 5 to the next term, which is 9. Okay, again come for 5 tables now. Okay, yeah, let's try 5 tables. 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are is 10, right? I need not go for 5 threes are. 5 threes are will be even more. It will be 15. So no need to go till 5 threes are. So let's stop with 5 twos are and let's see what happens. Okay, 5 twos are is 10 again, because that 5 twos are 10 is what is more near to my next term, which is 9. Okay, but I'm getting 5 twos are 10. So for that, what I can do is from 10, if I do minus 1, just think of 5 twos are is 10. From there, if I do minus 1, I will very well get this 9. Is it or not? So remember, 5 twos are 10 minus 1, 9. This way, I'm getting this 9. Let's continue the chain. Let's see what happens. From 9 to 19, we will try to move. Okay. Now this time, now I have to see 9 tables. Okay. 9 ones are 9 and 9 twos are 18. 9 threes are will be 27. That will be exceeding very much. So stop with 9 twos are 18, because that 9 twos are 18 is what is much closer to my next term, which is 19. So 9 twos are 18. Again, once again, here, if I want to get 19, I have to do plus 1. I think you are able to follow this. You are able to understand it very well. 9 twos are 18 plus 1 is 19. Okay. See the way I'm just proceeding it. Okay. Just go reach up to what tables where you get the nearest value. That is what is more important. Okay. So this is for this is what I've insisted you many times, that be careful with and be thorough with multiplication tables. Okay, that is more important. See here, we are involving such calculations. Yeah, yeah. Let's do one more. Okay, because I have 19. We have reached till this 19. And from 19 to once again, we need to travel till the next term, which is 37. Okay, again, we have to now go with 19 tables. Okay, don't get panicked that you are getting big numbers for tables. Nothing to worry. Okay, so we can do the calculations carefully. Okay, yeah, 19 ones are is very well 19, and let's try to do 19 twos are. 19 twos are will give you, you can even separately work it. Okay, 19 twos are will give you what? Okay, just see here, two nines are 18 and one will be a carryover, and two ones are 2 plus 1 is 3. That means I'm getting 19 twos are 38. Now from 38 I need to do minus 1 to get this 37. Okay, I hope the pattern is now very much clear to you. When we use multiplication, see here, the pattern is formed very nicely. First term I have 2. Okay, some first term we are traveling here, we did into 2 plus 1. Now from next one I did into 2 minus 1. Next, for the third we did into 2 plus 1. Next, fourth we did into 2 minus 1. I think this pattern is very much clear cut, right? See here, it is forming a very nice pattern. Into 2 plus 1 into 2 minus 1, then again into 2 plus 1 into 2 minus 1. So the multiplied numbers are all same, into 2 into 2 into 2, but after that multiplication they are doing plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 alternatively. So this is what actually they are doing here to form the sequence. So that means now it will be very, very easy for us to catch what will be the very next term, that is which number comes here in the place of question mark. We can very easily find it. So what can be done here? From 37 we need to do again the same, into 2, but this time we need to do plus 1 or minus 1. That we need to think. Again, it's very easy for us to say, see, it is coming alternatively, right? Plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1, it is coming like that. So that means this turn we need to do plus 1. So let me just continue, into 2 plus 1. So if I do that, what value I will get? I will just see 37 into 2. Okay, I'll just separately work it out and show you. 37 into 2 will give you 7 twos are 14. Again, 1 is a carry. 2 threes are 6 plus 1 is 7. So 74 I'm getting. 37 into 2 is 74. Now with the 74, I need to do a plus 1. So that will give me 75. And that will be the number that comes in the place of question mark. And we are very happy to see option B is matching our answer, which is 75. Okay, let me just round it to so that will be, you will be able to understand that that is the correct answer. Yeah, 75. I hope you are able to understand this. See the way we are giving preference to the operations. Okay, first try with addition, that is taking first difference, and then if it's not working, go for the next, go for second difference, that is difference of difference. So here we tried both of them are not helping us, so we did give our preference to the next operation, which is multiplication. So multiplication gave us a nice pattern with which we continued and got the answer correctly. Okay, 75. So this question, I remind you, this is from 2009 December UGC net paper 1. I think we can move on to the next question, question number 2. Yeah, here it is, ready. I'll just push it even more to the top position. Yeah, so that we'll be getting more of space to work the question. That's the reason. Yeah, we are coming to the second question. I will just name it as question number 2. Yes. So here come, we'll have this, we have the sequence 2, 5, 10 and so on. Yeah, let me write it. 2, then 5, then 10, 17, and then we have 26, we have 37, we have 50. So this list is containing many numbers here. And then finally, yeah, question mark, we have entered. So again, a same kind of question. What is the next number in the following sequence, following series? This is our question. Again, like this previous question, let me just try showing you once again. Like this previous question, here our sequence was an increasing sequence. Is it or not? See, this one is an increasing sequence. By looking at the numbers itself, we can very well just conclude it. See the numbers, the size is getting increasing, right? From small number to we are moving to a large numbers. So the same way here also, we are again getting increasing sequence. So as usual, our test should be giving preference to the operations. Okay. Yeah, as usual, let's start with addition. Yes. See, always give the same kind of preference. Okay. Yeah, we'll just try to give the preference to our addition here. So our first term is again 2. So 2 to 5 they are moving. So that means they have added plus 3 here. It's very easy for us to say, right? The numbers are very small. I don't think that we need much of complicated calculations to do that. Okay, so 2 plus 3 very easily by looking itself we can say, yeah, yeah. We'll continue next. 5 to 10 they have moved. So this time they have done plus 5 because 5 plus 5 will give us 10. Yeah, again we'll continue. Then next 10 to 17 they have moved. This is also easy for us to say. So 10 plus 7 we need to do to get this 17. And then next is 17 to 26 they have moved. So this one they have done how much? So 17 to what number I need to add to get 26? We'll just think like 70 to 27. Okay, 17 to 27 I need to do plus 10, but we have to go for 17 to 26. That means less 1 plus 9 they are doing. Okay, I think you're able to understand the logic. 17 to 27 is very easy to say plus 10, but 17 to 26 is what we need. So this is not plus 10 now this is less 1 than that from the 10. So this would be plus 9. That logic is what I have used. Yeah, continue. Yes, 26 to 27. So as we move on, the number size is getting increased. Yeah, so here they have done plus, it's very easy for us to say 1 and 1. I did 7 minus 6 1, 3 minus 2 1. So that means plus 11 they did here. Yeah, let's again continue. So one more we have. So 37 to 50 they are moving. So this time they have did plus. So 37 to 50. Okay, we'll do it step by step. 37 to 40 will be plus 3, and then 40 to 50 will be plus 10. See the way I'm just splitting. Okay, 37 to 40 is plus 3, 40 to 50 is plus 10. So that means overall they are doing plus 13. Okay, you may wonder, this may be very simple calculation, why I need to take much of time. Okay, so it is not about that. We have to think in the perspective of students who are suffering much to do math calculations. That is also our objective, right? Because most students who are attending this UGC net paper 1 exam, they do feel that they have lost touch with mathematics. They lost their touch from mathematics for a long time. So it is not going to be very bad if we even take some time to explain the things. That's the reason I'm going little slowly, and also the way they can even understand it. Okay, that's it. Yeah, anyways, we need the answer. Yeah, the question mark. Next term is going to be the question mark. We need to find which number will replace this question mark. So yeah, let's see the pattern now, whether we are able to follow observe any pattern here. So see here, plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, plus 9, plus 11, plus 13. So this time it was very easy for us to observe, right? See, all these numbers are none other than odd numbers, is it or not? So plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, 9, 11, 13. It's very clear. We have already seen in our concept class itself, odd numbers, even numbers, prime numbers, everything we have seen there itself, right? So the moment you see the numbers itself, this should strike your mind. So yeah, these are all the numbers. These are all odd numbers. That thing should immediately strike your mind. Okay, that is much important. So when it follows, now what number should I do plus here? That we need to think. Okay, so 50, we are left with 50. That is our last term. So 50 plus some number I need to do to get our answer. So what number will come next? If you think 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. So the next odd number will be very easy for us to say. It is going to be plus 15. So when now I do 50 plus 15, that will give me 65 to be my answer. It's very easy for us to say. So successfully we got the answer to be 65. And yeah, here coming to options, option B, 65. This is matching our answer, 65. And yeah, again, success. We have completed the second question. Also, yes. We'll just, I think we can just move on to the next question. Next question is from 2009 December. Okay, so the second question was from 2010 June. Okay, you can note it. And now moving to the third question. Third question is from 2011 December. Okay, question number 3. Let me just mark it. Question number 3 here. Yeah. Yes, question number 3. So we'll see the question. What is the question? What is the next number that will come in the sequence? 2, 5, 9, 19, 37, and then we have a blank. Okay. So yes, hold on, just hold on. So this question seems to be very familiar, right? It's going to be none other than what we solved just now. If you see what is our first question, the first question that we solved is again repeated. If you see the same numbers we have here, 2, 5, 9, 19, and 37. The same question is what is repeated here. Okay, so we need to carefully understand that too. Purposely I've included this question just to show that at situations we may even see some questions will get repeated. Okay, so so we can even see some questions repeated from the previous years to show that is what. Okay, so this is going to be a very nice proof that you can now understand that you can even see some questions repeated from the previous years. See, the same question is what is just repeated. So the first question was from 2009 December, and this one is from 2011 December. So that means in the next 2 years itself they have repeated the same question, right? Is it or not? So just in 2 years they have repeated the same question. So however, so 2, 5, 9, 19, 37, the next term we got answer as 75 here. So no doubt, undoubtedly the same answer will be followed here also. So the same answer 75 is the answer to this question. Again, let me not work it out from the beginning because we have already seen a clear workout how to work and get the answer. So I'm not working it. Just to show that you may even have situations where questions will get repeated, I've just placed this question. Okay, I think this is enough. We can just move on to the next question, and we have only one question more. Here we have the fourth question, question number 4. This is from 2012 June. So question number 4 is from 2012 June. We'll try this one last question. So I will note down the numbers. Here again the question is like, which is the number that will come next in the following sequence? This is our question. So let me just note the numbers here. I have 2, 6, 12, 20, and then 30, and then 42, and then 56, and then we have a blank. Okay, or a question mark, whatever it is. So we need to find what number will come here, fill this blank. This is our question. Yeah, again, this is by coincidence or whatever, we don't know. See, all the questions that we are solving so far, the first number is starting with 2. Is it or not? Okay, yeah, that may be a good coincidence, whatever it is, but the logic or the concept, whatever we see, will be the same. Okay, that's nothing to worry about it. Proceed and then get the answer. So yeah, we'll just work the question. Again, we are getting an increasing sequence. It's very clear to see. See, the numbers are getting increased, right? 2, 6, 12. See, the number size is getting increased. Nowhere it is getting decreased in between anywhere. So that means this is again an increasing sequence. So that means, as usual, we need to follow our tests in the order. Okay, so as usual we will go for addition. What number is added, we'll just try to see whether we are able to form any pattern. So 2 plus 4 will what give me 6. Okay, so yeah, we'll continue. I think we need not take much time here. See, the numbers are very simple, right? So that means you also can clearly understand. I don't think that you will be finding much hard to find these things. So 6 to 12 they are moving. Again, this is 6 plus 6 they did here to get 12, and then 12 plus what number will give us 20. If we think, it's again easy. 12 plus 8 they have done. Then again 20 to 30 here they did plus 10. It's very easy for us to see. Yeah, again 30 to 42 they are moving. So this time they did plus 12, right? Because it's very easy for us to say 30 plus 12 will give us 42. Yes. Next one more we have, yeah, 42 to 56 they are moving. So this time they have done plus, so this will be 4 and this will be 1. So that means they have added plus 14. 42 plus 14 is what is giving us 56. And what next is our term that we need to find. Again, once again, we'll try to find the pattern that is followed here. So plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 14. So this time again it's very easy for us to guess what kind of pattern it is following here. So clearly these numbers are going to be even numbers. Okay, I think it's very easy for you to understand. I'm sorry, I'll just write it even more clearly. Okay, so even numbers. So these numbers are going to be even numbers. So I will also just mention it here also, the one question, the second question. Yeah, here they have used, so here they have used odd numbers. So these are all odd numbers. So this time in this fourth question, they are using even numbers. So that means it's very clear. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. This is what, these are the numbers they are what they are using. So that means what next will come here? What's the next even number that will come? So 10, 12, 14. So that means we will be getting 16 here, no doubt, right? So 56 plus 16 is what we need to do to get the next number. Okay, so 56 plus 16, I will just show you. So this will be 6 plus 6, 12, and then this will be 5 plus 1 will be 7, 72. So that means 72 is going to be our answer. And where is 72 here? Yeah, 72 is at option C. So I think 4 questions we have completed here successfully. 4 questions we finished here. So yeah, I think you're able to understand the questions, how we are working. You are clear with how we are doing the questions and everything. So any doubts also, you can just post it in the comments. So we'll try to do these problems in the same way. Okay, let us not take all the questions at a time and work. And also we have few categories also, okay, in solving the question. So I'm just taking each variety by variety, I'm just taking and then giving you here. So in that way we have completed 4 questions from number series today. And hopefully in our next session we'll try with some other set of questions from the same number series. Yes, very soon we'll be meeting there. I'll be coming with the other set of questions. See you soon there. Thank you so much. Bye.